All right, here we go. First fishing mission in Connecticut on camera. I have been fishing, not on camera, fishing some tournaments, doing decently well in them. I wish I would have shown you guys, but today we are doing a little popper fishing, just a little micro popper. We're gonna see if we can get some smallies, largies, northern. I think there's northern or pickerel, whatever is in here. But we just got a little micro popper. Whew. Let's see how this works. Ooh, I need to get my line wet first. That'll probably help, huh? Oh, I missed one. Just missed one. Let's see if he comes back for it. No. It didn't look like a smallmouth or a bass. Kind of almost looked like a bluegill. Try to find out. Oh, missed him again. I don't know what that thing is. As you guys can see, we are doing a little shore fishing. We are just fishing this like rock point that sticks out into the lake. Got two sides. I'm gonna go out on it. Out in front of this, it's only like 3, 4, 5 feet deep, like as far as you can cast. So I am just gonna target this little area. I might walk down the shoreline and go fish over there a little bit, but as you guys can tell, the wind is blowing a little bit today. And this little feature right here is just a little wind protector. And there is sand and like gravel. These fish should be spawning or close to spawning or post spawn, I guess. I don't even know. Water temp's probably like mid 60s. So they could have spawned and are just cruising this flat, protecting their fry, or I guess I don't even know. But we're gonna give it a shot. Just throwing the micro popper. Awesome lure. And we're gonna see what we can catch. Stick with us. Should be fun. Get a little walk the dog action with this popper. Freaking badass. Whew. All right, guys, drop a comment down below. Do you think I'm gonna catch one to the left, out in the open, right along the rock wall, on the right side of the rock wall, or on the beach over here? I've been here the last couple days just trying things out. And most fish came right along this side of the wall, but the wind is blowing a completely different direction. The weather was a little bit colder than normal last night, so I don't know if there's even fish up shallow anymore. They could have all just pushed out into that, 5 to 10 foot zone. But where do you think I'm gonna catch them? Left, middle, or right? There's a lot of water to cover here. Oh, and of course a fish just busted right out there, and I just recast it out this way. That's not gonna work, but that shows me that there's still fish up here shallow, so I'm gonna give her a little time. See if I get a big old donkey smallmouth for you guys. Last time I was here too, I did I beat them up. I caught like 20 fish. Most of them, like I said, came right here, and then I also went down to the other side down by the park, and there's like a big rock flat out by those two buoys, if you can see them. I'm not sure through the GoPro, but I caught a bunch of fish over there too. So I guess it's just a matter of throwing this thing around and trying to get one to bite. Oh, I missed him. That was a better fish. Oh, okay, there's fish here. That was like a 2-pounder, 3-pounder. Oh, instant, as soon as it hit the water. Come on. Find it again. Holy cow, that was like a 2.5. Smallmouth. I love catching smallmouth on topwater. Let me tell you what. I want to say it was right in there-ish. I might just let it sit there for a little bit. There we go. Hooked up. That was on the pause. Oh, and he spit it. No. No, guys, are you kidding me? There we go. I wasn't even paying attention. Don't spit it now. Try to keep this one down. So cool. Let's get him cleaned up. Definitely spawning right now. Look at the lines on him. He's got some marks on him from fanning in the bed. Oh, smallmouth on the popper. I got one white one and one black one. I was catching all the fish on the white one the other day, so I put that one back on. Or I guess I got two rods, one with the white one with the black one. But yeah, decent start. Not a giant by any means, but hey, we are on the board. Let me get some pictures. Oh, well, I forgot to get the release, but my bad. Hooked up. Stay down, buddy. This one feels decent. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. He kind of just sucked it off the top of the water. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Another like pounder. Fun one for sure. Super fun. We are gonna clean him off. Take some pictures. I gotta grab my phone. One more look at this guy. Whew. Beautiful smallmouth. Not very big, but I mean, it's pretty long. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hi, buddy. So it seems like the last time I came here, I could move this thing at a pretty decent rate. I mean, like, you know, pop, 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 and they just come up and crush it. Today, it's kind of like pop, pop, let it sit for 10 seconds. Pop, pop, let it sit for 5 seconds. And today they are eating it when it's like sitting there just still as can be. So I wonder if this is just calling them over. It's got rattles in it. So I wonder if it's calling them over from a distance. They're staring at it, and as soon as it moves again, or as soon as it sits still, they're hitting it. Hooked up. Ooh, mean one. Oh, so cool. So cool. Boat flip him up. Just another one on the bobber. Are you kidding me? Small, but man, are they ever fun. We will let him go to let him grow. There's a lot of like this size in here. It's like pound and a quarter. See you, buddy. Whew. We are catching him on the popper, and I love it. As you can tell, we moved out onto this like rock point. We are just standing on a rock, making bomb casts as far as we can. It's a little windy, like I said earlier, so it's kind of hard to really get your cast where you want it and keep your line down. But man, are they crushing it when they do. A little tip too for casting into the wind, leave a lot of line out and try to keep it as low as possible. sails right through that stuff. 'Cause if you make a long, big loopy cast, it's just gonna get held up in the wind. It's gonna float there and it's just gonna fall. You're gonna have a ton of slack line out. It's gonna be more problems than good. Brr, it's a chilly one today. I should have wore sweatpants. The last couple days I've been blessed with like 80-degree days. Today's like 62 and windy. Not ideal. I think last night I got down to like 37. So these fish could be just not here like they were the last couple days. But we're still giving her the gas. We're still trying hard for you. No big ones yet, but man, all it takes is one cast to catch one of them things. And apparently there's some pretty nice smallies in here. 4, 5, 6 pounds. Kind of a tiny little lake just in the middle of a town. We are just out popping. Pop, pop, pop. Another tip I can give you guys, when throwing a topwater that's got treble hooks like a spook or a popper, those types of baits, is to not set the hook hard. You kind of just want to turn and lean into them. You don't want to like set the hook hard. You're going to pull the trebles right out of its mouth, or you're going to pull the bait right out of its mouth, or you're going to rip the trebles through the skin. You just want to a nice slow turn right into them. Every now and again I'll get excited when I get that bite and I'll just set the hook out of reaction, you know. And normally 9 times out of 10 I will pull that bait right out of their mouth and I will not hook up with the fish. So when you get that bite, you know, 1/1002 and just a slow turn into them. That's all it is. Super simple. Just a little rundown of today's gear. We got the Euro Tackle Micro Popper. This is the black high vis color. It's got like a chartreuse back. Black. We are throwing it on the Z series 6'6" ultralight rod, paired up with 10-pound braid. I wish I had a little bit lighter braid, like a 6-pound, just so I could cast this thing a little bit further. But yeah, look at that thing. Micro Finesse. So last time I was here, I had some decent luck. There's a buoy right there, a buoy right there, and kind of anywhere in between there's a whole bunch of big boulders that are in like 3 feet of water. Last time I was here, that's where a lot of the bigger fish were. I mean, they weren't like big, they were like 1.5 to 2 pounds, but I did miss a really nice one. Back with the popper. Let's see if we can catch one here. All right, last cast at this spot. We got another spot that we're gonna try to hit. It's a little bit of a drive, but it's on the same lake. It's just right over there. But I am surprised I have not got one to go on this spot yet. Like I was saying earlier, with it being so cold last night, these fish could have just slid off this rock hump flat and moved off into deeper water. And I believe yesterday the wind was blowing this way, right into this. So I don't know if that would have made this water colder, or I guess, I don't know. You'd think it'd push bait up on it, but obviously not. I think I caught like 5 fish off of this yesterday, or 2 days ago. Okay, one last cast. You always gotta go one more. Okay, that was a bomb. We bombed that thing out there. This side of the lake also doesn't get very much sun in the afternoon, so it could just not be ideal. I was here a little bit earlier the last time I was here, and there was sun still on it, so I don't know if that plays a fact into them, or they're just being finicky today. Ooh. Try to dust my feet off on the way back. But we are out of here. To the next spot we go. Okay, I'm gonna apologize now for the wind noise. The wind is just bucking into this corner down here. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear me too well, but we're going to give it a shot. Hooked up. Let's go, baby. Oh man, I love catching smallies on a popper. Oop, and he jumped off right there. Darn it. That's all right, that's all right. Now I know there's fish here. Okay, this wind is super tough to fish. I don't think the fish are seeing this that well. I think I'm gonna get out of here. Fun day. Super fun day. I'm definitely gonna come back to this spot when the water's calm or the wind's blowing the other direction, because I think it's gonna be a really, really good spot. Let's get out of here. Whew. Brr, it's also freezing cold. Okay, we are back in the truck. It is way too windy to be doing this outside. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is where the video is gonna end. I hope you guys enjoyed the topwater popper fishing with just the micro popper. If you guys want more tips and tricks or how to fish different scenarios, drop down in the comments and let me know what you guys want to see. I probably should have been using a different bait at this last spot here, like a chatterbait or something moving, swim bait, smaller swim bait. But all we have is the popper. My goal was to catch them on the popper, and we tried. We hooked into one fish. We had one fish miss us, and at the first spot we caught some fish. I know they weren't big, but they're always fun to catch on a topwater. If you guys go down, smash that subscribe button, drop a like on this video. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.